My dear friends, my Earth brothers and sisters, you have no idea how excited we all are about this upcoming event. You cannot comprehend how much we have desired this moment and how much work has gone into the preparation for it. Now, you wish to know when this may occur. Well, I shall say that I'm a bit more conservative in my approach than some others of the Galactic Federation team. While it is true that the plan is to have this occur in mid-October on your calendar, we do have to take the exigencies of the moment into account. This is an incredibly delicate thing. We are concerned about what the opposition might try to do, and so we might need to shift the date around in response. So I will confirm the plan is for mid-October, but ask for leniency if the date needs a small tweaking. But we will be gracing your skies with our ship. Before the end of the year, of that I assure you, we will be gracing your skies with our ship. We do not at this point give out the exact locations of where the ship will be seen from. It's a sensitive point, and you'll notice no channels will give this exact information. It's important strategically to keep the opposition guessing. They must not be able to prepare for this. If they have exact locations, they may be able to preempt what we plan, and in so doing make our lives a little more difficult. So this information will be withheld until we are certain that they can do nothing about it. What I will say is this: numerous large cities will get a good view, but we will avoid areas where your military's retaliation could cause harm to your people. Now you, all of you on Earth, you can help bring this to successful fruition. I ask the following of you. Firstly, secure your own heart. Work to replace fear with love. Be positive and hopeful. Visualize the most wonderful positive outcome that you can. If you meditate or pray, then include this positive outcome in these practices. You help far more than you can comprehend by holding such a positive, light-filled perspective in your hearts and minds. Secondly, you may wish to engage now with your friends, neighbors, and colleagues. You may want to share with them channelings such as this one and others. If you feel up to this, also speak to them with a loving heart. However, we ask you do not try to convince or persuade anyone of anything, but simply offer your perspective. Which is this: if a light ship shows up in your heavens, there is a possibility that the ship itself and its inhabitants might be of peaceful and loving intent, and that one should look and see what the ship does and not simply respond in fear. We ask that people should open themselves to the possibility that we come in love and to help. If they observe the ship and see that we have technological ability beyond their wildest imaginings, and yet we do nothing aggressive with it, we simply fly by saying, "Hello, neighbor," then surely it is possible that we must be friendly. We ask that you help others to think of this possibility. But if you find others resistant, please let it be. It is not required that you change others' minds. It is far more important that you be of a loving and peaceful disposition at this time. And now finally, here is some new information that I haven't passed through Zingdad before. It is this: please, I implore you, do not fall for the tactics of the fearmongers at this time. There is much that is in flux. Everything is changing. Your planet is changing its behavior. Your sun is changing its behavior. People are changing. Life is like a shifting sand all around you. But I assure you that all is exactly as it is meant to be. There are no threats to the plan at hand, which is, of course, your planetary ascension. You see, the possibility of things going even slightly wrong is now infinitesimally small. And the wonderful news is that it is shrinking every day. When we look at your planet from a higher dimensional perspective, then we see your fear and hatred as a blackness in the consciousness grid. We see your love and hope as a beautiful swirling colored light in the planet's consciousness grid. And do you know what your planet looks like right now? It looks like a beautiful psychedelic fractal rainbow with just a hint of gray haze over it, the dimmest hint. And the haze diminishes. The consciousness grid is lighting up. It is becoming quite beautiful. The light is rising. And you, planet Earth's inhabitants, are making it so. And this is what makes it okay for us to make our showing now. This is what makes it less and less possible for things to go wrong. We are winning, you and us together. This race is ours for the taking. And when it is one, then everyone wins. The players for the dark side just don't know it yet, but they too will be blessed and will gain enormously when the light wins. And it will. In closing, I wish to tell you this. From our perspective, it is true that you are really us. On the deepest and most fundamental level, you are both our children and our parents, because you come from within our consciousness and you help us to recreate ourselves by your actions and your choices. And you are one with us, as we all are intimately connected by being a part of the oneness of all. So that said, we can only desire the very best for you. We love you more than we can possibly express in words. So spread your light, young beings, for these are the wings upon which you soon shall soar. I wish you well until I speak to you again, or indeed, until we meet.